Hello, Summer. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. I'm happy to be here.
I'm glad to hear that. I noticed it's been over a year since your last visit with us. Have you had any dental care in any other office since then?
No, I've had a really busy schedule with school, and this is my first free week in a while.
Oh, I understand that 100%. School takes up a lot of time. How's your home care been? Do you have any concerns?
I haven't been brushing as much as I should, but I'm worried that there's some dark staining on my teeth.
We can take a look at that for you during today's appointment. First, we'll update your medical history and then we'll begin the assessment if that's okay with you.
Okay.
So, I see there are no medications listed. Has this changed?
No, but I have started smoking since I began my program.
Can you tell me more about that?
I've just been really stressed and busy, and I smoke about 5 cigarettes per day.
All right, well, our medical history is done. I'll just have you sign here before we proceed. Thank you.
Okay, Summer, the assessment went well. However, there's a few things of concern that I found during your assessment. Have you ever heard of like tartar buildup or like heavy staining?
I've heard of tartar from dentist visits, and staining is staining, right?
Yeah, so well, as I said, I noticed the staining that you were talking about and that you were mentioning was concern, as well as some tartar buildup around your lower teeth, specifically like where your tongue kind of lies. Um, I also noticed that there were some higher numbers during your probing measurements or probing kind of routine that we did around your mouth. High to us would be 4 plus, which can indicate some, infection as well as the bleeding, which kind of goes together. Um, and you were mentioning that you haven't been brushing as often as you should. How often are you brushing?
Usually 5 times a week, but I do miss some days.
Okay, and do you notice like a specific pattern? Are you missing more mornings, nights, after you eat?
I find I miss more nights than mornings.
All right, so maybe after your cleaning, we can kind of discuss maybe like a new routine or something that might help you, even brushing earlier in the afternoon, just to kind of, get some of that extra bacteria plaque off your teeth. So essentially what we could do for you right now is a cleaning so we can mechanically remove that tartar from your teeth and a polish that can help with the staining. Later on, I would like to show you some brushing and flossing techniques just to kind of help with the bleeding and getting those probing measurements down to a healthier number like 3 or below. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, it sounds great. Thanks.
How does everything feel today for you, Summer, now that we're done the cleaning portion of the appointment?
It feels really great, and the staining looks gone, so I'm happy with that.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad everything's feeling great. However, now we can kind of move on to the brushing and flossing techniques, and hopefully we can get you in a better routine to improve your oral home care and just get everything nice and healthy again for you.
Okay. All right, Summer. So we talked a little bit about inflammation and tartar in the appointment. What else have you heard about those two things?
I just know that it's not good for your teeth.
Okay, well, you're correct. Inflammation is usually red, swollen, puffy gums, and it's actually a sign of your body fighting off infection and fighting off that bad bacteria that's harmful to your gums and teeth and can cause further problems.
Okay, I didn't know that.
That's okay. It's my job to inform and educate you about your oral health. Cleaning will temporarily help get rid of that bad bacteria and that bacterial load in your mouth. However, proper toothbrushing is important, and along with flossing, or the bacteria will start to build up again.
Okay, what do you mean?
With the proper techniques, you're able to mechanically remove bacteria that are forming the plaque and the tartar off on your teeth. If the bacteria is left for too long on there without getting brushed or flossed off, it can cause further inflammation and bone loss, and that can cause even further problems onto that we want to avoid. So
Okay, well, I'll make sure to brush and floss more often. I don't want to lose any bone.
okay, that's great to hear. I would like to modify your brushing and flossing if that's okay with you. I believe this would help improve your gum health. And it would be helpful if I could watch you go through what your routine right now for brushing is.
Okay, for how long?
Give me the exact same rundown and routine of your brushing at home. It would be helpful for me to see what areas we might need to focus on more and what technique might work better for you.
Okay, sounds good.
Perfect.
Okay, that was great. You brushed for just under 2 minutes, and I think that I have some strategies that'll help. Can I tell you what they are and have you demonstrate them back to me?
Sure.
So I noticed that some of your back teeth were missed a little bit. So if you could try maybe brushing further back for a few seconds.
Okay, I can do that. Was there anything else?
Yeah, there's a brushing technique that might help you a bit. It's called the modified Bass technique, and it needs to be used in conjunction with flossing. So this will help maintain the nice appearance of your teeth, prevent tartar buildup, and reduce the inflammation of the gums. And I'll explain how to do it and help you with your technique. Okay, so do you have your toothbrush?
I do.
Okay, so you're gonna hold it up at your mouth, point it at like a 45-degree angle towards your gum line, and you're just gonna kind of press in gently into your gum, very, very gently, and then you're just gonna kind of vibrate the toothbrush for a couple of seconds, and then you're gonna sweep it down, roll it down. There.
Okay, I can do that.
All right. Is there any questions you have about that?
No, I think I like it.
Okay, well, you did a great job. Do you think you'd be able to use this technique each time you brush until I see you next?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, because it can really make a big difference. I also noticed with flossing that we need to wrap the floss around your tooth a bit more in a C shape.
Okay.
So wrap the dental floss around your middle fingers, and then with your index fingers.
So like that?
Yeah, perfect. And then you're just going to make sure that you keep your one hand rested on your chin or wherever it's comfortable so that you don't accidentally hurt yourself.
Okay, I can do that.
Okay. So I noticed earlier that it was a bit difficult for you to reach your back teeth. Have you ever tried a floss pick?
I've actually never heard of them.
Okay, so it's like a smaller tool. It's in the shape of a Y with the dental floss stretching across the forks. And it's for flossing in hard to reach areas. So you just hold them with one hand, and then you can put it in your mouth and kind of just pull it a little, very gently, just pull it to get it into the C shape, and it makes it a lot easier if you have a hard time reaching.
Okay, that seems easy enough.
Great. Have you ever heard of tongue brushing?
Yeah, I actually have my own tongue brush.
Awesome. So are you comfortable using it? Can you just demonstrate how you use it?
Yeah, of course. So I usually just stick my tongue out, and then I would do that on all over my tongue.
Yeah, okay, so that's great. Just make sure you're rinsing it between strokes, okay?
Yeah, perfect.
So do you have any questions or concerns with me before you leave?
When can I book my next appointment?
Okay, I think that was good.